The popliteus muscle. This muscle can give relief to those who lock their knees or those who tend to end up with an outward rotated foot or outward rotated feet. The attachments are the lateral condyle of the femur and the backside of the tibia. So this is the lateral condyle of the femur. So I'll turn him around so you can see. That's the lateral and that's the medial. And then it attaches here on the tibia. So it's a very small muscle. And what it does is, when it contracts, it does inward rotation of the tibia relative to the femur. But this is when sitting. So when you're doing this sitting, it does inward rotation, and you should be able to rotate outward like 2/3 and then inward 1/3. So that's in a sitting position. And in a standing position, it rather moves the femur relative to the tibia, because then the tibia is fixed. So it moves the femur in a lateral rotation relative to the tibia. So when it's working properly, the thing that it does, it unlocks the knee from overextended position. So if one has a tendency to stand with the knees locked backwards, this is the muscle that unlocks the knees, that does this initiative of sort of the start of bending the knees, but not really bending them, just taking them out of overextended position. It rotates the tibia inward relative to the femur, but if you're standing and the tibia is fixed, it helps rotate the femur laterally. So it's a great muscle for those who have had a habit to stand outward with the feet or inward with the knees or straight with the knees and out with the feet. Common problems is that this muscle hasn't been working for a while, that it's weak or it just is not innervated. So it's not doing its job unlocking the knee or with centering the tibia on the femur. For musicians, it's important for standing properly and for finding neutral alignment effortlessly. Observations is feet turned outward and looking passive, or if the feet are forward and the knees are inward, like medially rotated. Other observations are overextended knees, of course, because if they are overextended, this muscle is not aligning the knees in neutral. Or if the knees are bent, because if they are bent, sometimes the proprioception doesn't know where the neutral alignment is, and this can be a very helpful muscle to innervate, to do the exercise, and then see if it's easier to stand straight with the knees afterwards.